It's my feel-good breakfast show.
The rumors are true. It is your feel-good breakfast show. Thank you for choosing us this morning. It is, of course, S3 with Expresso. Now, it's Heritage Month too, and Love often does the daily work of blending cultures at home. And today we meet two Cape Town couples whose stories show different paths to the same place, which is R-E-S-P-E-C-T. It's all about respect and love at the end of the day between Adrian Endley and Stefanie Blanche, who share the Afrikaans language, yet come from different racial histories, but their bond asks what shared speech can and cannot bridge. Now, Judy Logan, a Xhosa Black South African, and Adi Logan, an American, are raising a son in a home where isiXhosa as well as US traditions sit side by side. Now, their stories are honest and funny and, of course, practical about listening closely, choosing curiosity, and building a family culture on purpose at the end of the day. You see, I would have also brought my man here because he's a half South African, half Zambian individual too. And we recently got married, as you'll know, which is really exciting. And we also kind of navigate the spaces of culture, multiculturalism, and multiracialism in South Africa. But we kind of do it well, I would say. And I'm looking at you guys going, yeah, you guys also know exactly what's going on. But Stefanie, let's start with you and ask you what sort of drew your eyes over to this side of the world, to Adrian. Besides his looks, what else was there?
Obviously.
Well, to be fair, I didn't look like his eyes very much. I thought he had very kind eyes.
Okay.
But when we started chatting, I realized our values align and we see the world in a very similar way. And he thinks it's quite funny. I think I'm quite funny. So yeah, it just kind of it seemed to work.
Okay, so you agree that she is funny.
Yeah.
Is she the funnier one in the relationship?
She has her moments. Where she's
I
funnier.
think I'm quite funny.
Yeah. I think you said that you're funnier, so you can take that. That's beautiful. I love the fact that you looked into his eyes when you said that. Hope that wasn't the first time you heard that.
No.
She tells you often?
She does.
Oh, stop it. Love lives here. Okay, let's move on over to you guys as well. Eddie, when you first met Judy in the tavern, as we saw out in Masipemelele, what moment do you have in your mind when you thought, you know what, I can actually build a life here?
So I already knew, I love the vibe here. Everyone that I met, they just treated me like family. So I already was like, all right, I'm gonna move to South Africa. And then when I met her, that was the sweet spot. That was the no-brainer. All right, 100% I'm moving here.
Oh my God.
So I already knew I was gonna move here the first time I came, just because everyone was so friendly, everyone was so nice. I'm like, this is way better than America.
Oh, I mean, I love that for you. Did you
Yeah.
only visit Cape Town at that time?
That was my first time.
Okay, can we confirm that we are the friendliest city?
Yeah, definitely. For sure.
Of course.
She said, absolutely.
Yeah.
You are very friendly with that man, I will say. And now you guys are here 3 years later as well, which is so beautiful. And I love the fact that we've got so much of South Africa and beyond representing right here on the couch. I'm going to come to you, Eddie. You guys share a beautiful language, Afrikaans. And do you speak in Afrikaans to each other? You speak in English, a bit of both?
Yeah, well, it's funny because my family's Afrikaans, but obviously went to an English school, so I'm a lot more English, but Stefanie doesn't encourage me to speak Afrikaans.
Oh, just by a mooi.
Even though I feel like my Afrikaans sounds terrible, she does encourage me, and she only laughs at me a little bit when I get things
The
wrong.
laughing is part of the learning as well. Do you know what I mean? But what sort of shared values that you were talking about earlier, Stefanie, do you guys share that brought you to this point?
Well, we have the same religion in common, which I think Christianity, we do have a lot of similar values as well.
Okay.
But yes, I think just he's really caring. I saw that with his friends, with his family. He really takes a lot of time to make sure that they all feel appreciated, which is something that is also very important to me. So yeah, that's just one of the values.
I feel like there's quite a big overlap between coloured households and white Afrikaans households. Some of shared values, mutual respect for elders, just the way you sort of conduct yourself. So it was just so interesting. The more we sort of unpacked our family life, just the similarities we saw was actually really interesting.
That's so cute. So I heard from Stefanie that you've got great eyes and you're also super caring. Now it's your turn. What do you love about her?
Well, I mean, where do I begin? Obviously, Stefanie, she's a beautiful woman, as you can all tell. But yeah, she's very caring. And I think the one thing that sort of struck me immediately about Stefanie was just how caring she was about what was happening around her. She's not a very ignorant person to what is happening in the world around her. Obviously, she's very informed, but she also just cares deeply for the people around her, for the state that our country's in.
Yeah.
And I just thought that there were just so many things that we just would agree on, and we just have like we have these moments where we're just sort of thinking the exact same thing,
Yeah.
which I haven't found with many people. Also, she really liked Hamilton, which I love as well.
Oh, okay.
The musical, not the F1 driver.
Or both.
Both is fine as well. But yeah, it was just small things like that. It was like there were just so many things which I thought was quite niche that I enjoy that she also really liked.
Oh, that's beautiful. How about sports? Are you into it?
Not as much as he is, but I love supporting him, watching his teams play.
Yes. Which soccer
Yeah.
team are you supporting?
I support Man United,
Okay.
which she doesn't love
You
having
hear
to
the
support.
collective in the room.
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry, girl.
Me too.
She has to watch me watch Man United and be very depressed most of the time. Yeah.
Well, that's why she's there with a good heart to make sure that you're doing well. A beautiful couple on that side of the room. Okay, so this side of the room is like Afrikaans culture, colored culture being represented, and you're bringing it, the Xhosa side to
Yes.
your side. Okay, so what sort of values did you make sure were present within your relationship?
Ubuntu,
Yes.
which brings together, which means togetherness. So what happens is that like they lack that a bit in America. Everyone is on their own space and stuff
vibe,
like.
yeah.
And this side, we're all loving, we're all caring. So I made sure that I bring the same spirit into my home as well.
That's beautiful. And do you feel it?
Yeah, 100%. And when I first came here, whenever I would go to the stores or anything, I would just go straight to the person working there and be like, I need this. And I had to learn, she taught me, you have to greet first. You have to
Yes.
say, hi, how are you? And then ask for it. So that was like a big cultural change,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
And it's actually made me kind of like slow down and just like talk more to people, be more friendly.
Connects with
Yeah,
people.
exactly. It makes it actually better to go out in public now and just
Oh,
to
I love that.
treat
Yeah.
people that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to see people before you
Exactly.
even
Yes.
engage with them.
Exactly.
Also, walking into a room,
Yeah.
acknowledge the people present before you even do
Exactly, you have to
anything else.
greet.
Gotta greet, man. And I think that we all going, because we know that growing up, the aunties say, hey, don't you greet, bro. You have to do that. All right, so let's move over to here. Asking about kind of like your histories and what conversations, if you had any, that the two of you had to have coming from similar but different backgrounds as well. Did you have to bridge that at any point in your relationship?
Not actually, no.
No, not
We've do acknowledge and know that we have different histories and we come from different contexts, but we're both politically informed and we are aware of what's happening in our country and in the world. So for us, it has not been necessary to like have a sit-down conversation and talk about it. But for some couples, that might be necessary. You know, you might have a conversation and not realize that you're saying something that could be seen as harmful or hurtful towards your partner. And then it's really important to have that sit-down conversation, one-on-one, be like, hi, actually, that was not very cool.
Yeah.
So,
And lead
yeah.
with kindness, I think, more than
Yeah,
anything,
definitely.
because your intention is always in the right place, right? All right, well, we'll continue this conversation in just a little bit. Couple goals on the couch right now. I absolutely love them, and we'll ask them to stay for just a little bit longer to delve deeper into all things to do with love in just a bit.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Right now, we're continuing the conversation on interracial dating, moving on to the practical stuff, meeting families, making new traditions, and oh my goodness, most importantly, setting boundaries, and also answering ignorance with so much love and grace. And we still have our beautiful couples on our couch right now. I need to get into your questions before I even cover mine in terms of navigating those spaces, because maybe I'm going to take some tips from you, all right? For example, Adrian, when you guys met each other's families, how did that go? Was there anything that you were concerned about before? Did you have to have a conversation? Did anything come up with her parents, your parents, that made you side-eye one another? How did it all play out?
I think that's always the biggest stressor is sort of meeting the family. I know for me personally, like my family were pretty chilled to meet
Okay.
Stefani. They didn't have too many questions to ask, but I know that Stefani had some sort of stresses beforehand. I know that she actually had a conversation with her parents to be like, look, is there anything you guys want to know? Like, obviously, we're coming from different backgrounds. Like, what do you need to know? And yeah, I think that conversation went well.
Yeah, they had a lot of questions.
I can imagine.
So I was like, cool, let's sit down before you meet Adrian and we can just run through them. And yeah, I feel like they left with a lot of understanding and that made the process of meeting him much smoother.
Yeah, I must say that like the process of meeting him was great. And I mean, I spent a lot of time with him since, and it's been It's been wonderful.
You're
It's been-
in the family now.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think that's so beautiful because you also created a safer space for him to come into your family with, instead of just coldly meeting him and then they've now got questions that they've got to ask him, you know, or treat him a little bit awkwardly. So I'm glad it all went well. And also a note to any families out there, again, I think that we are more similar than we are different. I mean, with you guys as well, Judy, do people still make assumptions about your relationship when they see you on screen or in person?
Yeah, most think that it won't work or we won't last, but love has no color. So we're here to show them every day that it's actually going to work, and we're going to make it work. So
That's so beautiful.
We
And I'm
back
sure when you
everything
see each other, it's not like you are seeing a white man or you
No.
are seeing a black
sometimes I
woman.
do tease him. I'm like, I'm
course.
logo.
Yes,
You
of
understand?
course.
But at the end of the day, we see no color.
That's your person.
Yeah, it's my man.
Oh, and that's your girl.
Exactly.
I absolutely love that, man. Stefani, do you have any joint traditions that you guys share? Be it food, be it culture, be it holidays?
Well, we, as I mentioned earlier, we're like similar religion, like traditions.
Yeah.
But this was the first year that I've had pickled fish over Easter.
Stop it. And what was that? I was trying to convince my work husband, Graham. How was that for you?
It was so good.
telling
Like, genuinely so good.
Delicious.
Would recommend. So yeah, that's
Was it
definitely-
made by your mum or did you buy it?
No, so actually we went out for lunch. So we were at this lovely restaurant and they made it.
Oh, and they served pickled fish.
yeah,
Oh,
it
we've
was-
come a long way.
No,
Oh my goodness.
it was so good. I don't want to say it's the best I've had.
Don't, because
I
your mum
won't.
is watching.
Yeah. But it was good. It was
It
good.
was pretty good. Oh, I love that. Okay, hopefully you'll also pick up on some traditions on her
Yes,
end
yes.
as we move on forward as well. But Addison, I want to come to you talking about your community, right?
Yeah.
It is strong, it is huge, it is beautiful, but it also allows for a space for people to overstep,
Yeah.
especially because they feel super connected.
Definitely.
So how do you establish boundaries?
Yeah, so we shoot the content we want to shoot, pretty much. And we keep our son's private life private, of course.
Yeah.
And that's really it. It's like I said, everyone's like a big part of the family.
Yeah.
So they're let in on almost everything. But,
Yeah.
you know, certain
nothing to
things.
hide.
Yeah, certain things we just keep not public, and that's just how it is.
Yeah.
And how do you deal with people who do overstep or do, you know,
Yeah, so
Overstep
like
your
some people
boundaries.
might like when we take a video of our son and he might be in a school uniform, they might like comment actually what the school is, and we don't
Yeah,
really like that.
yeah,
so
we don't.
we've actually that's only happened I think 3 times, and we'll actually go out and message them, and they apologize, and they're actually super understanding. So it hasn't happened much, but when it happens, we just talk
You
to the
correct the
people. Yeah,
behavior.
exactly, and it's fine.
Okay, beautiful. Listen, when it comes to culture, when it comes to tradition, as South Africans, I think we all share this actually, but now you know more about it. When you're going to the freezer and you're looking for ice cream and you're opening the Tupperware, what do you find inside? Because why is it not ice cream is the question. Addison, were
that
you
is-
shook?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because what do you, frozen food?
I guess I just have to get used to it. Yeah, honestly.
The day you open it and you find ice cream itself is going to be a good
Oh
day.
yeah, exactly.
Oh
Definitely.
my gosh, I'm so sorry, but I mean, welcome to South Africa.
Yeah, thank you.
When it comes to overstepping on your guys' parts, I mean, have you had stares, have you had comments, and how do you address that, maybe even as a team?
I feel like it's really interesting because personally, I don't think we've had too many comments or weird things. Obviously, I feel like there's some comments that are made to me, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like there's especially comments made to people of color who dating someone white. They're like, oh, you think you're better because dating someone that's
Yeah.
white who's not like your own race. Like, oh, and
You
like,
think you've made it?
yeah, like comments like that are like really unnecessary, but it's kind of like, it comes from a space of like ignorance, obviously, and it's like you want to sort of address that and be like, no, that's actually just not the case. Like, I actually just like this person. But to be fair, I don't think we've had too many instances like that, so it's been quite nice, to be fair.
Yeah, maybe a stay here or there, but nothing like being like, hey.
yeah.
So I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
I just feel like we can take a moment to even celebrate how far we've come in 30 plus years of
Yeah.
democracy.
Definitely.
Not to say this is anything new. I mean, interracial and intercultural couples have been around forever. But the fact that we can just walk hand in hand,
Yeah.
the fact that we don't have as many stares or people saying things and throwing stuff at you, it's a beautiful thing to embrace, right?
definitely, yeah.
I mean, imagine this coupling didn't happen before. Imagine I didn't get my husband. I mean, come on. So that is really something that I could say as South Africa. We're doing well, and of course there are places we could improve, but I think that we're on the way. Yeah?
definitely.
And I mean, coming from a place like America, have you been?
Not yet.
Yes?
Not yet.
How do you think that experience will be for
I
you?
think it'll be tougher than South Africa.
Yeah?
Definitely. Especially where I'm from, it's Florida, more south, so you get more of the traditional people there.
course.
So yeah, we might get a few more comments than stares.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see when we go.
Okay, well, good luck, and then come back and report.
Yeah,
back.
exactly.
Don't
I want
worry.
to know what it's
I'll
like.
let you guys know.
You'll see on TikTok.
We'll see a TikTok video or vlog or something.
Yeah.
Have you learned any Xhosa phrases or South African phrases?
Yeah, I mean, Hi Eddie is the most common one.
Hi,
I
Eddie.
mean, that's like a 30 plus happening a day. Like
Yeah.
it could be a good thing, bad thing, funny thing. It means many things. Just like a lot of Xhosa actual words mean so many things. So I've learned a lot. I started with the cuss words.
I was about to ask, but now I take that back. And any South African phrases? Do you throw an awe in now and then?
Yeah, every now and then, or like exe or something like that,
Yes.
you know.
Love
so,
to see it.
Yeah.
Well done, Judy. You're doing a great job.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Guys, I just want to actually end on this. If anybody at home right now is in an interracial or multicultural relationship that, you know, wants to kind of bridge the gap and move forward, what advice do you have for them in terms of their love and in terms of just embracing it?
So I would say you should listen to your partner, because once you listen, you get a better understanding.
Yeah.
So especially in a couple like us, so it makes everything much more better to communicate as well. So just listen to your partner. If you listen, then everything's going to go well.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
How about you, Addison?
Yeah, I think it goes hand in hand with that. Like, the way I say certain things might come across different, the same thing. So if you don't understand, be like, what did you mean by that?
Yeah.
And then you really understand, because there's a lot of times where I've said something and it comes off completely different than what I meant it in the same way for her. And then we just like get into a little argument and they're like, wait, I didn't even mean it like that. You know? And then,
Because the tone might have been a bit
Exactly.
off. Or...
Like the F word in their culture, they use it a lot.
Yeah.
He used it with his mom as well.
Yeah.
And sometimes he uses it with me, and I'm like, why are you saying that? And I'm,
Why are you swearing at me?
But then he's like, I didn't mean it like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. Now I get it.
Cool.
Now
And
I
you
got to
also
understand
understand.
that. So
Exactly.
listening is very important.
Okay. Lasting words from Stefanie and Adrian?
I think, similar to what you guys said, but be open to hearing feedback. Maybe not being like, okay, but no, I'm going to take offense to this immediately. Be like, oh, okay, wait, let me hear what they have to say. I think that is something that's really important.
Yeah, and I think it's easy to sort of ignore things and then it builds up, just like with anything really. I mean, it's a cliche, but communication is very important. Just being like, hey, like, I need to understand that a bit better. Like, I actually didn't know that. It is a cliche, but it is true, you know. So
And it works across all relationships.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you guys are embracing that. The big C word, communication. And always, like we mentioned a bit earlier, leading with joy, leading with heart. Thank you guys so much. That was so beautiful. And you can catch them on your socials as well. Keep up to date with the beautiful couples, okay? And we'll see what they have going forward. Maybe we'll bring them back on the couch in just a bit. Thanks, guys. So much.
Thank you.
Thank you.